Hello and welcome to the Legacy Crusaders YouTube channel. This is Benji, and today I'm here with Owen of R2Yugioh. Say what up.
How's it going, everyone?
Alright, so if you're not familiar with this series, an expert with a deck will give me their deck list, tell us how to play out a few games on Yugioh Pro. You're here to see the decision-making process, the things you need to do in the moment. So we're actually going to be playing some games. I don't know how to play the deck. I have fiddled with it before, but this is before Shurit was available. So to me, the deck is garbage, but you know, with Shurit, I don't think the deck is garbage. So we'll see how it works. So here's the deck list we have. I'm sure some things might be different for different people. Your locals, I'm sure, determines that. So we're just gonna do a quick card by card, and then we'll get into the games. So Owen has his own YouTube channel you can check out as well, where he uploads deck profiles and other things as well. And I know you're obsessed with Moki Moki, thus that Moki Moki King in the extra deck. Alright, so let's run through this real fast. We have one Dance Princess of Nekroz, one Incantation Bookstone, 2 copies of Incantation Candle, 2 copies of Incantation Pencil Plume, 2 copies of Incantation Talismandra, 3 copies of Manju of the 10,000 Hands, 2 copies of Shurit, Strategist of Nekroz, 1 copy of Vanity's Ruler, 2 copies of Cyber Angel Ben 10, 1 copy of Incantation Chalice Line, 3 copies of Nekroz of Brionac, 2 copies of Nekroz of Clausulus, 1 copy of Nekroz of Gungnir, 2 copies of Nekroz of Trishula, 1 copy of Nekroz of Unicore, 2 copies of Nekroz of Valkyris, 2 Called by the Grave, 2 copies of Nekroz Cycle, 2 copies of Nekroz Kaleidoscope, 2 copies of Nekroz Mirror, 2 copies of Pot of Extravagance, 3 copies of Preparation of Rites, 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army. In the extra deck, we have 1 Destiny and Dragoon. I'm pretty sure most of these monsters are just about level count, right? So they don't actually matter what they are.
Yeah.
So Destiny
Kaleidoscope targets.
Yeah. Destiny and Dragoon, 1 Destiny Hero of Dominance, 1 Elder Entity Natessa, which is actually a relevant card. 1 Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos, 1 Elemental Hero Nebula Neos, 2 copies of Moki Moki King. I'm sure most of these are interchangeable except for Natessa. 3 copies of Herald of the Arclight, 1 copy of Cyframe Lord Omega, 2 copies of Shooting Quasar Dragon, 1 Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier. It'd be nice to be able to actually hard summon that. And 1 copy of Neptus Blazing Sacred Phoenix. You're going to have to explain what that's in here for. And side deck we have 2 Artifact Lancia, 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 2 copies of Chaos Dragon Levianeer, 3 copies of Secret Village of the Spellcasters, 3 copies of Twin Twister, and evenly matched. So, is there anything interesting about your build that's worth mentioning before we get into the games?
Well, since Shurit came back to 2, it's a boost. Consistency-wise, with Shurit at 2 is odd, because everything is so balanced out. Because originally I was trying to play Gishki Vision.
Okay, that's the one that lets you do waters. It's the whole tribute for a ritual summon of a water monster, right?
Yeah, it's basically just Shurit, but doesn't get the search. That's what I was originally playing before he came back. But now he's at 2, we now get 2 searches, which is nice. From what I see with most people, they have changed from Vanity's Ruler to Christia, which I disagree with completely.
I haven't seen too many people playing the Christia. I know people say, oh, it's a perfectly suitable counterpart, but I feel like it's better if you have Vanity's Ruler as well play Vanity's Ruler.
Yeah.
Although it is
because with Christia you have to just balance out the graveyard, which isn't optimal in Nekroz.
Well, you also don't really play fairies, right? What's the fairies in here? Ben 10?
Yeah, Ben 10 and the Ruler itself and Manju.
Okay. Something that stood out to me is I'm not sure a lot of people are playing Dance Princess anymore. I'm not sure if that's common. Is Dance Princess that useful?
Dance is very useful because your opponent just cannot respond to the ritual spells, which is nice because we don't really want to be getting disrupted during the ritual summoning.
Yeah, that's how I usually beat the deck. I disrupt the ritual summons with the negates of spells. And the other thing I noticed is your Evenlies are in the side deck. I've seen a lot of people playing this as a go second deck. sometimes.
Yeah. With this build, it's to go first because we always want to get Unicore turn 1.
Okay.
Because I personally would see this deck as a going first deck than second, because you're allowing your opponent to use the Link Monster effects or any sort of effects from the extra deck. So being able to get Unicore out first turn really gets them in a position to try and remove them. Because this deck in a way is sort of like back in when Bunjin was a thing.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a Protect Yamato sort of deck with
Okay, so this
Trishula
is-
and Valk.
So this is
And
Protector
the others?
Castle deck.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the other thing is people like to trish people on turn 1, so that would mean they need to have cards in play. But I don't know. That
Yeah.
I don't honestly have too much experience using the deck. I always played Infernoids against this deck, and the matchup was fine because I didn't play an extra deck really at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% familiar with how this works. I know the incantations let you tribute summon Vanity's Ruler, and Shurit means you can actually ritual summon something in this deck now.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So we're going to get into the games now. So it looks like our first opponent will be Player Pendulum. And we're opting to go first if we win the dice roll, so we're still rolling dice. I always refer to rock, paper, scissors as the dice roll, because I actually play IRL Yu-Gi-Oh!
I mean, the OCG force you to do rock paper scissors instead of the dice roll. So
Alright, well, we lost the dice roll, but they made us go first. So what's the plan?
right, this hand not as good.
Just walk me through the plays. Don't worry about the explanation. We'll figure that out as we go.
Yeah. Activate Pencil Plume's effect.
So Pencil Plume shows a monster and then summons another one from the deck end itself.
Yes. I would then summon out the Candle.
Candle searches the ritual's monster?
Ritual spell.
Okay. So Candle, the zones don't matter in this deck, right?
No, they don't.
Okay. Because we're not really linking anything.
And Candle's effects. Search for Kaleidoscope.
Alrighty.
Normal summon Manju.
That's going to get our Unicore, right?
Yeah.
Unicore. Or should we get Brio to get Unicore?
Unicore.
Okay. I guess it's nice to be able to top deck Brio at some point and search anything.
Then activate Kaleidoscope. Send Arclight for Unicore.
So Herald of the Arclight is our Kaleido target to get whatever we want from our deck.
Yes. I would search out the Valkyrius.
So that's our Battle Fader.
Yeah. So we've got Trish in hand. Yeah, that's I would say that's turn 1.
That's it? Pass?
Yeah.
Alright, other options we had were what? Summon Valk and then use it to tribute the incantations.
Funny
to
thing,
draw 2
Ben
cards.
10 triggers off Valk's effect if it's in hand, which is nice.
Yeah, as long as it's tributed, right? It doesn't say tributed for a ritual summon, just that this card is
It
tributed.
just says tributed, so that's what makes it really nice.
Yeah, I had a friend who used to. I mean, when Nekroz first came out, he thought he can trigger Atlanteans off of the effect of Valkyris. And then he wanted to play like a water Nekroz deck.
Oh, right.
But they trigger when activated as cost, and Valkyris is an effect to tribute the cards.
Yes.
Because that'd be bonkers. Ooh, Performa Pals.
Now this is interesting.
Oh, I don't know how much the Pendulum deck can get through without an extra deck monster.
Yeah.
As long as we can activate the Valk, we should be fine, right?
If they do try and target, we can always just send Trish, so that's cool as well. And plus we have the cycle as well with Shurit in hand, which we can then just summon Trish next turn.
Okay. The other reason I would have considered getting the Brio before the Unicore before is to have the Brio engraved to be the banish fodder for the Valkyrs.
Oh, okay.
Because right now all we have is a ritual spell, which we can use a ritual spell for it, right?
For what?
For Valkyrs?
Yeah. I'm not sure how well that would go.
Alright.
So he's attacking Manju.
Yeah.
Manju isn't really important now because we're not running any level 4s, so I would say let the Manju die.
Bye, Mandrew. We'll take 400.
And he's gone.
He's already ritual summoned, so... I mean, pendulum summoned. So we
Yeah.
know his turn is over.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice top deck.
I assume we'll start with that.
Definitely goes first. Yeah.
Well, we have to start with it. I guess we'll try and draw 2 cards. Pot of Greed. Alright.
That's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Yes.
Well, we still have the Heralds.
I would say use Nekroz Cycle.
Alright. He has no cards in graveyard, keep that in mind.
For the Valkyries.
Alright.
With the Shurit.
Okay.
Then Shurit will get us the search for Brio. Now we want to try and bait an Ash, so use Brio's effects.
Something tells me he doesn't have an Ash at this point.
Search for the Clausulus.
That searches all our spells.
Then use Clausulus effects. Search for the Mirror.
Mirror banishes from grave, right?
Yeah. Then use Alkirius' effects.
Okay. Why won't it let me?
Oh.
Oh, because of Pot of Extravagance, we can't draw cards.
Oh, yes, that's right. Ooh, oof. Okay, righty. Yeah, I'd say use Mirror now.
Okay. Yes, Val.
Trish.
Trish for, what should we use?
Mirror is an and/or effect, isn't it?
And or banish from grave, yeah.
Right, so use Ben 10.
Okay.
And then also use the Pencil Plume.
Alright.
To summon Trish.
Alright, we can't banish anything, but we have Ben 10 now.
Ben 10 effects. To add the Vanity's Ruler. Now tribute the Candle and the Valk. Because Valk isn't doing anything right now. To summon. And enter the battle phase.
Yeah, it seems like that should be game at this point. Although we don't...
Yeah, because everything's been locked out for them.
Yeah, there's not much in the Pendulum deck that can out a Vanity's Ruler that isn't in the extra deck.
Yeah.
Or at least some sort of a Pendulum scale with a Pendulum effect, but none of these guys have that.
Then we pass turn. This should be game if he doesn't open anything, because right now we can only normal summon.
The only thing I would have considered doing differently is I might have kept the Valkyries, because next turn we could have drawn cards, but I guess we have Extravagance, so we wouldn't need to. Target 2 cards in your Pendulum Zone, change each Pendulum scale to 1. By 1, minimum. Each time your Pendulum Monster's Pendulum Summon, place 1 counter on this card. Pendulum Monsters on the field gain 300 attack for each counter. Oh, I don't think this matters.
Yeah, I think we do have game.
Yeah, it'd be weird if he won at this point. Sometimes, with the right floodgates, it doesn't matter what your opponent does.
Now, what is he searching? Yugioh.
He can't pendulum it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because he can't pendulum summon like anything at all, so that's nice.
Yeah, his spell card actually does let him do an additional pendulum summon.
There we go, he can do anything.
Alright, let's go into game 2. Looks like we're up against Kakashi. And we've lost the dice roll, so there's a chance we go second.
Yeah, we're going seconds.
Well, it seems like there's a good variety of ritual monsters and ritual spells to resolve the incantations, so you always seem to have it.
Yeah.
Although their board could be too crazy.
Yeah.
If this is an Orcus deck, that's Infinity plus Orcus combo. Because going first in Cyber Dragons, I mean, what do they do? Infinity and Lambda sometimes I've seen.
I've never seen Lambda be played in Cybers at the moment, so this could be really interesting to see.
Well, if it is that, it's just that the Nashter would become Almirage, then he would make Nova, then Nova would bring back one Cyber Dragon, the Cyber Dragon that comes back, and the Almirage would become Lambda, and then Infinity would be made, and then if you had Gammas in hand, they'd be live. Gammas are also good for what do you call it?
Yeah, there's the Almirage.
Yeah, they're also gadget fodder for not gadget fodder, Galaxy Soldier fodder. But there's a chance he isn't doing that. But I don't know. We have to play through one negate, so
yeah,
potentially more if he makes Lambda.
I don't see the possibility for there being more than one negate, but I could be wrong.
Have you considered playing Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon as your level 10 monster in your extra deck? Because it just
I
gives
don't
you
believe
outs.
so. No.
It just gives you outs for this deck.
Yeah, since we don't actually summon from the extra deck, so the Chimera Techs are really redundant.
Yeah. So he's just a level 10 monster. So.
Yeah.
And also, Chimera Tech Fortress would be a level 8. Because that would out Infinity and it would have out Almirage. Okay, well, at least he doesn't have much else.
Right, what can we do? I would say... So he has a negate.
One negate.
Attempt to activate the incantation.
Revealing.
Yeah, reveal the Ben 10 because we don't want to know we have a non-targeter. And he's most likely going to negate and destroy it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Summoning Talismandria.
Alright, that's the one that searches monsters.
Yeah. Then Talismandria effect, he's most likely going to get rid of that.
That actually works out that we have a 3 and a 6.
Yeah. So if we can get rid of the negate, we can most likely get the vanities in. Okay, so he doesn't. Search for Unicore.
Okay. Kaleidoscope?
Right. Yeah.
Now he kind of has to negate this, otherwise he's negated.
Yeah. Unless he hasn't read Unicore, then he's most likely in a really bad position. He's let it through, so Arclight, here it goes. Now we're free to do whatever we want.
Do you have an Ash, or do you want to negate nothing?
I mean, he can still pay cost.
He can. Okay, so now his guy can't be destroyed by card effects, but that doesn't matter.
Right, so now we want to find a way to try search for the mirror.
Okay. We can only activate each ritual spell once per turn, right?
Yeah, that's the only downside to them. Then we can go ahead and activate the mirror to... Yeah, we can do that.
Mirror. Alright.
Trish with Ben 10 and the Pencil Plume. And we can chain block, so that's perfect, so yeah.
Ben 10, then Trishula.
Yes.
That'll avoid Ash Blossom. I guess we'll
get rid of that Infinity, because that's going to be problematic.
Oh, I was thinking, what could he use more in the graveyard? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the Naxter.
Ruler?
Of course, search for the Ruler.
Well, no. Currently, we'd have to tribute one of our bigger monsters for that. We could attack
can we activate
first.
Cycle?
No.
No, we can't, right. That might be a problem. I mean, I guess we can now tribute off the Unicore, because now preventing them from special summoning in Cyber Dragons is great.
Okay. Then we'll just
So now we have damage.
Please don't have evenly matched.
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
No, I mean, he played to go first, so I doubt it, but
Yeah.
So I'm going second Cyber Dragonless with just
Evenly.
yeah, as a backup for, not OTKing. Just make it so your opponent's board is weaker, or you bait some negates.
Now he has no chance to do anything. That's probably a call there.
Hey, this card's pretty good.
Use preparation.
Alright.
Search for Brio.
Add back a mirror.
Now we can add the kaleidoscope.
Oh, we already have one, you sure?
Oh, we've also got mirror in there. Yeah, let's add the mirror, because they are once a turns.
Okay. Can we Trish him again? Or we can maybe get Shurit. Oh, we have Trish on the floor.
Yeah, use kaleidoscope.
Okay.
Send Moki Moki King. Summon the Brio.
Alright.
Now this is nice.
That should be game.
Enter battle.
Brio first. Take that. Fossil Dyna. Pop our guards.
Oh! Yeah, this is game.
What the hell is that? Cyber Pharaohs. Never seen that before.
It's the Power Bomb Searcher.
Oh. I have no idea what it does. Alright, going into game 3. Alright. JMT says he rocks, but I don't agree. Let's destroy JMT.
There we
first.
go.
Hey, we get to go first.
Oh, right. Use the Talismandria.
Alright.
It doesn't matter if he ashes it. Perfect. Summon the Candle.
Well, now we can't use the candle in our hand, but I guess we don't really want to. What are we searching?
Now we can search. Come on, use the ash. Oh!
Do we even want to respond?
No, I'd say save it.
Alright.
That's cool. Search for the kaleidoscope.
And then I guess Brio for Unicore, or
Yeah.
if he has Ash, I think this is what we...
There's
call
the
for,
ash.
right?
There we go. Say no to that.
Unicore, let's go.
Unicore.
And then I guess some
No.
Unicore.
Yeah. Send the Arclight, summon it.
And we get to search any ritual spell or monster.
So we can recycle, search for Trish, because Trish is probably the best one. Then we can go ahead and activate preparation.
Does it benefit us to even use it?
We get the ritual spell back for next turn.
I know, it's not once per turn, so I'm just thinking, like, does it matter to use it now? Could we use it later? Would it be better for our opponent to think we have less cards? I don't know, this is just tactics, I don't know.
You could have another ash.
But, I can't... Oh, I guess that's a good point. Well,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So
Alright,
I'd say use it, search for the Valk.
we can't
Oh wait,
search
no,
Valk.
it's not a level 6.
Well,
Right.
we could add Brio, and then Brio can just add Valk next turn.
Yeah, that's cool.
I would like to add a ritual spell back.
Yes.
I guess that's it.
Kaleidoscope, I don't believe we can use again.
No, it's
No,
once per
we
turn.
can't. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it.
Okay. But our incantation is in danger. I don't know.
I mean,
what
we've
to-
got targeting protection, which is fine. This isn't gonna really do much against a normal deck, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh no, we're negating his normal monster.
Oh, this is fun. Yeah.
Alright, that blue one I think is relevant.
You can
If a
target...
face-up non-effect monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard, then target one of the destroyed monsters, special summon it. Then you can target one monster your opponent controls. Wait.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Destroy one monster your opponent controls. Well, he can crash his 10E guy into the Unicore to remove the Unicore from the field, because it would activate the damage step. You wouldn't be able to use Valk. Actually, would you be able to use Valk? Yeah. Oh, well. They rage quit, so we'll never know.
And he's gone! Yeah.
Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, that was interesting.
Alright, we're up against Dan Snow, which everyone should know. Dan Snow is what, the leader of Game of Thrones or something? I don't know, I don't watch the show.
I think that's Jon Snow.
Whatever. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're going first.
Use Candle.
Alright. Candle. Showing.
Reveal the mirror. Of course, summon the Groot.
Groot. I am Groot.
Yes.
If you're familiar with...
Nut itself.
Yeah. Groot, played by Vin Diesel of all people.
No, he's got that Ash.
This is why I kind of think we...
Oh!
Well...
That's not good.
Called by?
Yes.
I do kind of feel like maybe we should have showed Kaleidoscope, because odds are we're searching Unicore and then activating Kaleidoscope, right?
Ooh, what else does he have?
Ugh. Well, we couldn't have stopped that anyway.
That's a massive bust. Wow.
I guess we're done.
Now, that isn't good. I guess we'll
fine.
use Bookstone.
Why isn't? What can it summon? What can we search with it?
I mean, we only run one. And really, we have nothing else to use, so basically it's just to make a big board, like a scapegoat.
I don't think we'll die with two monsters. We can still use it next turn to summon another Talismander.
Oh, yeah, true that. Yeah, I'd say end here.
Yeah, we have two monsters. What's he gonna do? Summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max and attack for game?
That gives me flashbacks, man.
See, we weren't gonna get OTK'd by Salamangreat through two monsters.
Yeah. Through
four monsters, we would just be down the Talisman. I mean, the Bookstone.
No,
it does make sense why he had so many hand traps.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't summon the Baylings.
No, I'm not surprised.
Maybe you didn't.
I feel like if you normal the Gazelle to start your play, then you don't really want to do that.
Maybe he's got the Sanctuary in hand.
No, I wouldn't say so. He's probably going to make it now. He's going to use Jaguar. He's going to get back his Gazelle. He'll make... Well, he's going to use Jaguar for piercing damage first, if he's smart.
Yeah.
Then
everyone forgets that.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, he's already really broken. And then,
there's the
let's
Bailey.
just make him have piercing. Yeah, I figured it would go this way. Although he really should have used the piercing damage first.
Yeah. Wow, this is interesting plays from Salamangreat 2019.
Well, he doesn't have anything to bring back with the Sunlight Wolf, so if he relinks it, we can put him on having Rage.
Yeah.
If he doesn't relink it, we can't put him on having Rage. Although he should also relink just to put the Balinks in grave, so I guess... Yeah, he could have done 18 damage if he made the effort to do so.
Yeah, he really should have used the Jaguar. And this is one of the reasons why we use Legionnaire, because of the incantations.
Oh, we have lots of lights and darks?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty good card.
That's a nice card to have. Right, we need to bait out the Rage or the Roar he could possibly have. So, use
Which
Bookstone.
card is more important? Alright. I guess we showed him Mirror before, we should show him the same card.
Yeah. There he is, the nut. Summon the nut.
I would like to search a ritual monster, please.
He's gonna do something.
Of course, he probably has a Roar down.
Called by the grave. Wow. Okay.
It's pretty good you got there. All right.
Wow. That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we can use Kaleidoscope.
Okay. What's
Come
our
on.
level 6? Moki Moki King?
Yeah, use the Moki Moki King.
Okay.
Brio's effect activates.
I mean, if you want to get roared, but I mean, we could do it.
Yeah, I would personally take the risk. He doesn't have the. I'm not sure he has anything else.
Okay.
There we
well,
go. Perfect.
It worked. All right. Didn't expect
Knew
that
we
to
didn't have
work.
anything. Now we can deal some damage back. Well, first blood, I guess.
Oh, he's got a Gazelle in hand, so he's gonna redo his combo. I don't know how good of a spot we're in. We're probably gonna lose this game just because our turn one's got so screwed up.
Yeah, he had so much. He must have had a bad hand. There's the Gazelle.
Baylor Imperm called by. Wow.
Like, using Cool Buy on a incantation is just out of being desperate, I guess.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's a smart play. It's an incantation. It was a. What was I trying to say? He essentially Veilored us with a spell card that he had no other use for.
He sent Falco.
Well, he hasn't special summoned Gazelle using its own effect yet, so he can bounce it back to hand, make the Phalanx with the Falco, and then that'll let him summon the Gazelle for real.
These are weird combos, man.
We have a quick effect to bounce all these guys, right?
Summons one.
No. I thought Brio was a quick effect, but Colossalus is the quick effect, right?
Yeah, Colossalus is the one that negates. That's a quick effect, which is nice. But if Brio was a quick effect, that would be so nice. He's got that response.
Do you want to bounce our Brio so we can search any ritual monster?
Oh, he didn't use it!
What?
Oh, yeah, he didn't use it. Wow, okay.
Use what? Well, he probably doesn't want to give it back to us. I mean, I don't blame him. Does he want to do piercing damage this game?
I think we may have won this one, you know?
I don't think so. I think we're way behind. He's got 5 cards in hand. Our board is essentially murdered, and I don't know why he doesn't want to do piercing damage still.
I mean, it's confusing because when we draw, we can just use Brio's effect again, like rinse and repeat.
I mean, we could summon it from grave again, I guess. I'm assuming he hasn't drawn into a counter trap, but I mean, we're only going to be doing 23 at a time. We're eventually going to run out of ritual spells.
Yeah, true.
Although we do have the grave effects to search for rituals, but the only ritual we have to banish for the ritual spells in grave is the Brio.
Yeah. Oh, I think he might have. He had the Ash in hand, didn't he?
No, he didn't have an Ash back. He didn't have an Ash.
Oh, okay.
He's got Falco on. No, Falco is.
Okay, you didn't have the Ash. That must have been last game.
He's got Gazelle in hand. He set a back row. It could be anything. It could be Rage. It could be Roar. It can be called by.
I mean, whatever we draw, it could be good because we can bait it out. Right.
Is Brio once per turn?
Both effects are once a turn. It's great.
Oh, hard once per turn or soft once per turn?
You can only use these effects of Nekroz Brianak once a turn. It's a hard once. There's the top deck.
Well,
oh
we
wait,
can't
no,
use that one.
That's not good.
So wow. I guess we're just spinning these guys, or trying to.
I guess we're gonna have to get rid of the Sunlight Wolf by battle. Because we really don't want to risk it getting destroyed with its effects.
I mean, he didn't have it last turn, and he didn't send it, so odds are he doesn't have it still.
I guess we can risk for it.
I mean, if we risked it before, we're in a better position to do it now.
He's got it. If he's got
it, then it's, a fluke top deck. In which case, But before we were playing into 2 back row, and nothing happened, so now we're playing into 1 new back row.
There it
Okay.
is.
It didn't stop us. This ain't play.
That is unfortunate. Oh no.
No, we essentially lost this game on turn 1.
Oh, I'm not sure we can come back from this.
That's fine, it happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what we'll play it out as much as we can, see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Banish Brio to search a ritual spell, but if only this was the other incantation, maybe we'd be able to do
if only
something.
if it was the Talismandria, that would be great. But unfortunately, they're both engraved.
I guess we're just passing.
Yeah, I guess
we're
we're just
not going to
making
normal
pass.
this.
normal summon pass. Great.
Well, I mean, we shouldn't be able to win now, because he's just going to add back Rage every turn with Sunlight Wolf, and that'll be that.
Damn, that was some.
I'm going to scoop, because that's...
Yeah, we got nothing.
That would be... Yeah, we wouldn't be getting anywhere. Alright. Welcome to game something. I don't know, I lost count.
I think it was game
Against...
4.
Okay, against Darling 2.
Oh, sweet. Extravagance, please.
Sounds good. I really like Chalice line. Does a lot.
Yeah. Now that was a nice draw. Yeah.
Alright.
I would say use Chalice line now.
Discarding.
Discard itself.
Okay.
Summon the group.
Groot. Talismandra.
Yeah. Then his effects. Searching for the Colossus.
First time we've searched this guy.
Yeah. Then we will discard Colossus. Yeah. Search for Kaleidoscope. Then Brio's effects, search for Unicore.
Alright.
Then we use Kaleidoscope.
For Herald, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think we really want to summon Gun here.
Then we get the search. What do we want to search? Trishula.
Okay. And, what does this add? Well, we can... Is there anything to add back from Grave? We can... Because this one adds back a ritual monster.
That adds a ritual monster, doesn't it?
Yeah. But this isn't the one we'd be summoning, so it wouldn't activate.
I
We
think
can
that's
add back a
turn.
ritual spell, or we could just pass. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say pass.
Alright.
12
Oh, I
card
just
extra back. How
Yeah, I
interesting.
just noticed that. Yo, Senju's.
Oh my, right. Righty.
I gave him both rituals? I mean, both pendulums? That's cool.
I've never seen this deck in my life, so I have no idea how I can possibly see through this.
That'll just let him draw a card. This one doesn't do anything when it's pendulum summons. That guy can give him 1,000 attack.
Is it 3k?
Yep. Want to block
We
it?
may want to use the... Yeah, we may want to use Gungnir because we need to keep Unicore on the field.
Hey, we can negate it with Trishula. Do we want to negate Gungnir?
If only. If only.
Alright.
If only if it was my battle, I'm not sure we want to really negate the Gungnir. Wow.
Well, I mean, I didn't think their play made sense. So,
Well,
but
that's a win. Ooh, Fallen. There we go.
alright, going first up against Fallen with a very blue hand. I guess we have the Talisman. We have the Chalice line to play.
Yeah. Yeah, Chalice line.
Using itself, I guess.
Yeah, discard itself. To summon the Talismandria.
Okie dokie.
Effects. Searching for the Unicore.
Alright.
Then we can use Colossus effects for the Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope.
Yep. For the Arclight. Then Arclight's effects. Now we've got target. I would search for the Brio.
Alright.
We have re-engrave.
We can search Gungnir for protection, or...
Yeah, let's search the Gungnir.
Alrighty. I guess that's it, right?
Yeah. All the main
Come on,
protection
Raigeki.
cards. Erratic Seal, what is this? That searches.
Any hieratic. That is cyber
I have
hieratic.
not seen this in a very long time.
He's just gonna special that guy. Oh, Melody. That's interesting. Darkest Diabolos.
Ooh.
I had a friend try and lair Nekroz because he figured he'd tribute Darks
that
with
would
his.
be that would be bad, man.
Oh, hey, lair.
Yeah, we may want to find a way to get rid of that now.
Hey, do you have a way?
Probably not.
Alright then. Odd Eyes Advanced Dragon. I don't know this card. Is this even a legal card?
What, advanced?
Yeah, is it out?
I believe advanced is there goes Unicore. That's not good.
Well, there's nothing to do about that.
I mean, we got the Battle Veiler, so that's always good.
But do we really care about the damage? We're not gonna die here.
So that's... Yeah, that is true. That is true. I'd say take the damage.
We're only taking 3k from Diabolos. Oh.
That summons one.
Now I regret that.
Yeah.
So now he has access to, like, Ultimaya Zolkin if he wants.
Oh, I have not seen that card get played in a while.
Do we want to put anything on the bottom of the deck, or we could just put a card on the top and just draw the same card?
Put the Gungnir at the bottom.
I guess we have no reason to protect anything anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing to really do with it now.
Damn, what's he gonna do with all these guys? Maybe he'll make a needle fiber.
Oh no. I'm scared of that, man. That summons a dragon.
Yeah, they'll summon. Usually it's a red MD, and the red MD summons something else.
Yeah. This is some sort of a guard dragon, I swear.
I mean, I feel like he would have gone that route already, if it was, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, good point.
Because the guard dragons would have also summoned red MD.
Yeah. So there would be no need for him to really summon it off of Artem.
Exactly. I mean, maybe he needs to draw into a low-level dragon, because he hasn't had a low-level one yet. To make
Yeah. The most fair card in the game, Yugioh. How fair?
This card's fantastic. I mean,
Draw
you had to use
four.
he had to use 4 monsters to make that. That's perfectly fair.
Draw 4.
Yeah, and put back 3. You only go +1.
True, but you get to see stuff, man.
Dargan Shrine.
The egg. There's the egg.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Keeper of the Shrine.
This is interesting, man.
Yeah, I like to run into some neat stuff. Levianir?
He's gonna take a card out of our hand, isn't he?
Well. No, he did 3 lights, so he gets to summon back Red MD.
Oh, okay.
But I still don't think... Oh, he does have a level 4 lower dragon now. Oh, really? He wants that?
Wow, this is this seems fun.
So now we can negate spell cards. That seems kind of important. Come on, Dance Princess.
That's not good. That's not good at all. There's the good egg, I guess.
The bouncer guy. Okay.
Yeah, this
He's gonna get
doesn't
some
seem good
tokens.
for us. I think he gets 2 tokens. Yeah.
Well, Alrighty. We can use Kaleidoscope to search a ritual spell. We have Pencil Plume, which can summon anybody and search whatever, but we have to play through at least the Titanic Galaxy.
I guess we're gonna have to search for the ritual spell, I guess.
Use the Kaleidoscope?
Yeah.
You can negate that, possibly.
And banish the Clausulus, because there's no way we're getting that.
Alrighty.
Search for Cycle?
Okey
Because that's
dokey.
Monster Reborn. Obviously he's going to negate it, so we might as well use it.
It'll get equipped to him, that could be problematic.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
Alright. Now what?
We have no comeback from this at all.
What can we summon with Pencil Plume? Can we search another ritual spell and then trish him?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's try that.
Alright. Show him Valk so he doesn't think he's getting trished, just in case.
Yeah, because we obviously don't want any funny business.
Candle, search a
Summon
ritual spell.
the Candle. Then we will use its effects, search for Mirror, because we can banish stuff now. Yeah, that seems to be the only one. Yeah, activate the Mirror. What else could he have?
On field, he doesn't have anything.
Obviously
Trishula,
for Trish.
using the Shurit.
Yeah, Shurit. Because we can chain block, which is great. Don't continue selecting cards. Chainlink 1 Trish. Chainlink 2 Shurit.
Well, we should protect the Shurit. It searches, right?
Yeah, but obviously he's gonna find a negate for Trish,
He doesn't have a
so
negate
if we
on the
chain
board.
block it.
But
Yeah, he's got the Heavenly Spheres.
that doesn't negate anything.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's the one that
It
bounces.
bounces things. If he bounces Trish, do we just summon Trish again?
And he tribute the Trish.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, we're gonna banish.
Now, I'd say get rid of this. Now this is tough.
I guess we get rid of the Hope Harbinger because we can't attack into it.
Yeah.
And then the graveyard, we get rid of the the Keeper of the Shrine, I guess, since it actually does something in there.
Yeah.
And his hand does whatever.
Random from hands.
We can get Brio and search the last ritual spell.
Yeah, that seems to be the best.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we can do anything with it. Alright, what do we get?
Send
Anything
one
here do
random
anything?
search for. Now this is why dance is important, is because of Hope Harbinger and all that.
Colossal search ritual spell? I think we haven't
Yeah.
used Kaleidoscope or... We used Kaleido and Grave. We didn't use it otherwise. I don't know if we can use it with the cards we have.
Then send for Kaleidoscope, because we haven't used its summoning effect yet.
Can we use Kaleidoscope with the...
The banishment
we
we
have?
have, yeah, but we can normally activate it.
But do we have
they're
the
both
ability to
separate.
resolve it?
I'm not sure we can. So that's for
Oh, we ran out of time.
time's
Alright,
up.
so either way, that's going to wrap up this game. I think we lost this game anyway.
Yeah, we had no comeback from that.
Alright, Owen. Is there anything you want to mention about this deck that did not come up in the games?
From Nekroz, it's probably the most consistent deck there is, like in the entire game. But the problem is, if you get too many incantations, you're just sitting there in a really bad position. It's sort of like Prank Kids in a way, where if you don't have like the polymerization, you just cannot play. It's got that theory in a way where if you don't have a certain card you need, you just cannot play. Even through its like really amazing consistency.
Okay. Is there anything that didn't come up in the game that should have come up more? Like, I felt like we should end on Vanity's ruler like more often.
Yeah, there was like the ways they managed to like negate the incantations and also managed to use the ogre from the last game. We really couldn't cost tributing off the Unicore for the Vanity's ruler, because having negations is really nice, while the special summoning isn't, because we have stuff like Trish, Valk, and all that, and while we have the Vanities, it's not really going to be as good. Also, stuff that we could have also used was the Link Monster. That comes up.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, that comes up in really like odd situations because your opponent basically can't do anything if you have 3 ritual monsters being used for it, and it's really beefy. So of course it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is nice, and it can't be targeted if it uses 3. So we could have used that, but of course we have the Vanities, so Vanities would be a much better option than having just a really beefy, non-targetable beat stick.
Okay. And anything in the side deck you want to mention? Like, when do these things come in?
Lanciers of the Orcust matchup, because we don't like Orcust.
Okay. Yeah, Orcust is a terrible deck. I play Orcust. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, Lancey is just like anything to banish, like ABC or anything like that.
Alright.
And obviously Orcus, because that's what it's made to do now. Ashes is good if you want to slow down your opponent if you're going seconds. The Levianeers are there to like get cards out your opponent's hand and get rid of cards. Secret Village, I'm considering cutting this because we're not summoning Valk more often. Or the
Unicore is a spellcaster.
Yeah, it's just when it gets destroyed, we're sort of sitting there like, ow, now we can't even use ritual spells. So, if they're there, and we don't have the spellcaster, we automatically lose. Okay,
so it's a card that might as well say, sometimes you auto-lose the game, so maybe you cut it.
Yeah, that's why it should be considered cutting for something like completely different.
Okay.
Twin Twisters...
Back row.
It doesn't really matter if we discard stuff, because we can just bring it back with a Cycle, which is the Monster Reborn. Then obviously...
Or if you discard ritual spells, you can pick them back up with Prep.
Yeah, and also that as well. We can just recycle everything in this deck.
Okay, and I guess Evenly is just for back row decks?
Evenly is just going, second as it normally is. It's just evenly matched.
Okay, I think that kind of covers everything.
Yeah.
Alright, Owen, I want to thank you once again for doing this video. If you guys have not already, check out R2Yugioh at his channel, and the link is in the description, and we'll see you guys next time.